What's up guys, 7% Saiyan here with another video for Rise of Nowlin. This is gonna be a full English video for the benefit of our non-Tagalog speaking players. So let's get into the game. This is a highly anticipated video. I've been getting a lot of requests to do this, and I'm gonna do it. I purposely did not do a lot of shit today, so just to show you guys what I do in a daily basis. So wait a minute, let's put this out of the way. Okay. So the first thing I do when I log in, the game resets at 1 a.m. Philippine time if you're in the Philippines. I think it's following Indonesian time. So if you're in Indonesia, it will probably reset at around 12. So, but for the majority of Filipinos in the Philippines, it's 1 a.m. Unless you're a Filipino outside of the Philippines, then that's a different story. But I'm getting off track. So the first thing I do when the game resets is this. I go to the character icon, I click guild, I click on guild totem, and then you see I collected the rewards from the day before, and you get these crystals and stones that you can use to upgrade your guild totem. This is very important because it gives a lot of power to your character, and we know that the more power your character has, the better chance of it, surviving and killing other players, which is the name of the game. This is a PK oriented game, so that's what you do. The second thing is this. You summon elements. So it's a bit tricky because I summoned late today just to show you guys how to summon. But normally, okay, I have one. So normally this is what happens. When you summon elements, you can exchange elements with other guildmates. So I'm going to exchange it with this dude. The way you do it is you click on your totem of your guildmate and your totem, exchange. Now you have 4 elements. The more elements you have, okay, the higher rewards you get the next day. So if you have 4 elements, I get 12 of these what are these called? Crystals. If you get 6 elements, you get more, and so on and so forth. You get what I mean, right? So that's the first thing I do when I log in. The next thing I do is I check if any of my the things that I sell in the market has expired. So you gotta make sure that all of this, all that you're selling here, is always on there, because you never know when someone's gonna buy. The third thing, well, 1 week has just passed. There was once a icon here that says grab 7, where you can claim login rewards. Now it's gone, but if you're a new player, you're gonna be able to see that, and every time you log in, you need to claim your login rewards. The next thing is events. So go to your events, go to accumulated sign in. This is my 7th day. I get this free tiger, which I'm gonna use now, or maybe later, I don't know. That's all you do in events, because not all of these things are only if you top up. And I'm not really a heavy pay-to-win player in this game. I normally am in other games, but since I think this game honestly is not pay-to-win. You don't have to shell out a huge amount of cash in order to be competitive in this game. So I chose to be a semi free-to-play. When I say semi, I mean I only did the first top up. Yeah, of 99 cents just to get this mount. This dude. Yeah, kind of cute. So I got it. So yeah, that's the only reason why I topped up. But honestly, even if I didn't, I would be able to get to this level and power without shelling out any cash. Okay, so the next thing is I go to welfare. You have a lot of things that you can do in welfare. So the first thing is you sign in. Every 7 days you get to sign in, and then do this as well. Daily sign in. Another type of reward. Next thing is oh wow, is it lagging? Okay, I'm not sure if it's lagging, but okay. This one, lucky draw. Every day you get at least 3 if you're active enough. So make sure you always do that as well, because the best thing about point wheel is you have a chance to get a lot of pink diamonds. This one is the best, in my opinion, in Lucky Wheel. Why is Roadmaster not loading? Anyway, aside from that, you also have this button that says reservation. So all you gotta do, you don't have. At first, I thought I was gonna have to spend this amount of diamonds every time I book this, but no, you just need to click book, and every time you attend an event, you're gonna be able to claim diamonds through this page. So make sure you book all events, even if you're not planning to attend. You know, maybe you attended accidentally, you get diamonds, right? Next thing is daily pray. So every day you can pray 3 times, but that doesn't mean you have to consume all 3. If you get a good roll like this one, because I got 248 diamonds and I got free mount and mount feed, so I didn't pray a lot. I just prayed twice. So just pray up until you get a good roll, and then stick with that. I normally would aim for a bag expander on my daily pray, but unfortunately I didn't get that yesterday, so I'm gonna try it again today. First I'm gonna claim this. Okay, so I got the lion, got diamonds, and then pray. Okay, so I got fodder A, skin, and gold, which I don't want. Pray again. Okay, nothing happened. I'm not lagging, I'm just unlucky. Spray again. Okay, I didn't get anything. Oh man, I really wanted a bag expander. Anyway, okay, so the next thing I do is I go to contacts. Okay, I'm not sure if all you guys know this, but if you give presents to at least 10 people, you get this mystery card. You can still send some. The limit per day is 20, so I just used up mine. And they also send you back gifts. And you get a lot of gifts, which means a lot of gold. See? Use this. Black and white lion. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. The next thing I check, the next thing I do is arena. So I do 10 of these back to back. I haven't done a fight yet. Let's do one just to show you guys how I do it. So I do this 10 times a day, back to back. Why back to back? Because you want to climb up as fast as possible. And if you don't do it back to back, there's a chance that while you're not doing it, someone's fighting you and someone might win over you, which means that your ranking is going to go down. So it means that you just lost or just wasted one try because you waited for someone to get your rank. Okay. 1 win streak. It's been a while since I played, or since I won. I think the top 1 archer killed me yesterday. Okay, so that's what I do. Arena. And then I go to the dungeons. Make sure you pick the latest dungeon for your level, because most of the dungeons and the lower levels, you don't even need to do these anymore. I don't even do these or these or even this. I don't do this anymore. I only do Homeland and Park. And when I turn 50, I'm just gonna do 50 dungeons. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do all of it. It doesn't hurt, because you get loots either way. But to me, since I'm making use of my time efficiently, I just do the important shit. Activities, just do this if you have time to do it. It's not really my priority. It's not really a routine, because these activities they change every day. So if you're the type of player who's always online, good for you. You'd be able to join all these activities. But it's not part of the daily routine that I'm showing in this video, because like I said, it changes every day. The next thing is, after the dungeons, these dungeons you have to be in a party, especially if it's a dungeon that's within your level, right? So now if you're in a party and you're done with the dungeons, the next best tip I could give you is you can go straight to Ant Ruins. Wait, I'm done with Ant Ruins today. So this is kind of like a survival type of map where waves of monsters try to destroy a statue that you're gonna protect. And in doing so, you're gonna get a lot of stuff like refining stones. You get breakthrough stones, XP, polishing potions, and stuff like that. And the thing is, the reason why I want to do this after the dungeons is because you cannot do this solo. you gotta do this with at least 2 other members, so a 3-man party for ant ruins. Okay, the next thing I do is Nowlin adventure. This dude, which I haven't done yet, and the reason why is because I'm still waiting for 18 diamonds so I can buy Nowlin voucher. So this is what I'm talking about, adventure voucher. Because if you do Nowlin adventure, there's 2 options. One is regular adventure, and the other one is like a senior adventure. It says SR, so I just assume it's senior. And in order for you to do that senior adventure, you have to buy adventure voucher. And this is crucial because the gap or the difference between a regular adventure and a senior adventure is 50%, almost 50%. So say for example your regular adventure will give you 400k XP. Senior adventure will give you 800k. So think about it. And you can only do this 10 times a day. So better do it with an adventure voucher. The next thing I do are bounty tasks. So there's 2 ways you can do this. One is the rich dude way, where you can, okay, let me show you. Let me go to a bounty officer. Okay, so this is what bounty task board looks like. As you can see, I didn't claim 3 tasks. The reason why is because you only get 10 times a day for double rewards. I think it's triple. It's not really double, but you get the gist. You gotta make those count. And it's about to refresh. See, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna refresh. Okay, that's an unlucky roll because there's no SS or SSS task, and that's what you want to aim for. The 10 tasks that you're gonna do every day has to be SS or SSS because it gives the most XP. Okay, so right now, if you're doing it the poor guy way, you gotta wait for 2 hours before it refreshes again. If you're gonna do it the rich guy way, you can just refresh it for 20 pink diamonds. And the refresh rate, the more you refresh, the higher the diamonds that you need to pay. So it's up to you. When I first started, I didn't know that pink diamonds were really hard to come by because you get a shit ton of pink diamonds when you first play this game. So yeah, I wasted all my pink diamonds on this. I mean, I wouldn't say wasted because I got XP, but you know, you get what I mean. By the way, pink diamonds, I think the best way to, or the best item to buy with pink diamonds, this is a segue, are these dudes. Gold boxes. Gives you 50 gold coins. And you know why? It's because gold coins allow you to upgrade your character, upgrade your equipment, stuff like that. But I can do that for another video because it's gonna take too long if I explain everything regarding power. I'll make another video regarding power. So going back, after a bounty task, I do camp tasks. This. So you can do this, actually you can do this only 3 times a day. I'm not sure why it says 10 times a day here, but you can only do this 3 times a day. Let me show you. Let me go to the NPC. Okay, if you go to the NPC, right, you can do this 3 times a day. 0, 3. Okay? And you can do this the poor guy way again, or the rich guy way. Poor guy way is your random claim. You never know what you're gonna get. You might get a 1 crown task, a 2 crown task, or if you're lucky, you get a 3 crown task, which is the target. Myself, I want to make sure that I get a 3 crown task, is because you get more XP and you get you get this chest faster, which I don't remember what this chest holds, but I'm pretty sure it's rare and you need it. So I use 20 diamonds every time I do this. If you think about it, it's not so bad. You get more XP for 60 pink diamonds per day, and you can just get that from reservation, the one that I told you about earlier. So the next thing is I do the other stuff. I do peak this. Let's do one just to show you guys. So peak is like a tower to climb the tower type of thing. So what you do here is there's a bunch of mobs, and there's like a boss that you have to kill, and you get a shitload of signets, which is also to upgrade your power. And it only stops when you run out of life. And the thing is, you can't go outside. You can't go outside this dungeon, because if you do, you're not gonna get another try. There's only 2 tries per day, and if you what do you call this? If you already climbed up 2 floors, like what I'm doing right now, you're never gonna get another try. So I think what I did is a mistake, because I would have to play through this till I run out of XP. So I might just speed this section up for you guys. Let's finish this. Okay, so while I'm playing this, some tips for warriors. I know warriors are not the best characters in this game as of right now in terms of DPS, and I'm saying that because I think in a PK oriented game, DPS is a very valuable asset, and warriors, they have DPS, yeah, but archers out DPS them by a lot. I got disconnected, what the fuck? Archers out DPS them by a lot. And from what I heard from alpha testers, assassins are very good in the late game. So warriors, where does that leave us? Warriors, in my opinion, are gonna be, warriors are supposed to be the tankers of the game. So I think we should just stick to tanking. Oh shit, okay. I just wasted my peak. Yeah, it's done. Okay, so like I said, there's only 2 floors. There's only 2 tries per day. If you climb up 2 floors, you can still go up until your HP runs out or your life runs out. But if you go out from that dungeon and you're on floor number 3, you're not gonna get another try. So it sucks, but that's the way it goes. The next thing I do after dungeon is I do this everything, which gives you divinity gems, which gives more power. Again, Takarma, which gives you gems again for power. I do guild trade. So there's a lot of people who don't really know how this works. Let me show you, okay? Because at first I was quite confused on how this goes. So what I did was I completed it with pink diamonds, which is very, very, very expensive. It's like 50 diamonds per completion, and there's 5 times a day that you need to do this. So I needed to shell out 250 pink diamonds just to finish this fucking quest or fucking daily. So here's what you do, right? Instead of wasting your pink diamonds, the advice or the suggestion I could give you is find out which store sells a specific material the lowest. So like for example, lowest here is 4,000 mechanical port. Check other stores. Compare. Okay, this store sells wheat at 3,600. This store sells gems for 3,600. Almost the same as wheat. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for ironstone 3,500. Okay, so these 3.6 for wheat, 3.6 for gem, and 3.5 for ironstone. Now, just make sure you remember these 3 things: harvest, Sahara, and carbon. They all have items that are 3,000 or lower than 4K. So go to selling info and find out which one sells the highest. Okay, so this one buys the lowest and this one sells the highest. So in this in Val store, ironstone sells for 6,000, and if you remember, ironstone sells for 3,500 here. So if I buy ironstone in carbon and I sell it in Val, I almost get double the profit or double the money that I spent. Let's check for other stuff. 5,400, 4,000. Zara store, 6,000 for wheat. And 6,000 for gems for carbon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy gems from Zahara. Make sure you check out this number, 76 over 250k. So the game is gonna, or the guild trader is gonna give you 76,000 credits to start with, and you gotta grow that up until you reach 250k. So here's how you do that. You go to gem. This is the lowest priced item in Zahara. You buy 20 of that. I use up almost all my money. Click this, go to selling, go to carbon, which buys this for 6,500.
What do you want to buy?
Just sell it. Ta-da! You get 1,000 or 134,740. So you just gotta go back to Zahara to buy some more gems and take it back to Carbon. And that's basically it. You just need to buy low and sell high. It takes a little while to complete this, but I'm gonna tell you right now that it's worth it because
Adventurer, what do you want to buy?
this activity gives you a lot of guild contribution, and I'll show you later where you can spend guild contribution. I'll just finish this shipment and then get back to... We only have one more thing left, which is I'll tell you after this.
Adventurer, what do you want to buy?
Almost there. Okay, I'm not gonna finish it. Maybe later. So the last thing I do is Ancient Drescher. So do this 5 times a day. If you're able to do this 5 times a day, you get 5 maps, which you can use while you're, doing other shit. Like if you're doing bounty tasks and you're in the wildland map, you have a wildland treasure map, and you accidentally bump into a treasure. Sometimes it gives you really cool shit, like a fragment to get a really cool costume, like this one. Artifact, yeah. This and this. You get these artifacts from treasure maps. So just make sure if you have time to do that, just do it. Oh, and last thing, I told you that I was gonna mention where you're gonna use up your guild contribution. So there's 3 things that you can do. The first thing is you can use it to upgrade your training, physical attack, physical defense, magic defense, HP, or you can use it to buy stones. Okay, so here's one tip. You gotta buy these things, Weapon Enhancer and Soul Stone of Courage, because it's a limited quantity per day. You can only buy 2 of these per day and 1 of this. Same thing goes for here. So this will cost you guild contribution. See? Available quantity 1. Soul Stone of Fate. Soul Stone of Fate is used to forge ring or amulet. So when you see gears from a player that says forge or intensified, they've used Soul Stones of Fate and Jewelry Enhancer, or Soul Stone of Courage and Weapon Enhancer. Same goes with armors, Soul Stone of Will and Armor Enhancer. You gotta buy all of these every day. At first I didn't know about this, so I just wasted a couple of days. But once I knew, I always buy 1 of this and 2 of this per day, because that's the daily limit. 1 of this, buy it. 2 of this per day. I'm unable to buy it because I don't have contribution left. But yeah, 1 of this and 2 of this per day. And yeah, that's it. That's my daily routine. Every day, that's what I do. I don't. This guide was made as comprehensively as possible and in order of importance. So that's not necessarily in order of importance, but in order order of importance. Because the most important thing here, the goal here is to power up your character as fast as possible, and you can do that by doing the stuff that I told you. Just a summary. So the first thing I do is guild totem. The next thing is I check the mailbox for if okay, what is this? I check the mailbox if any of my items in the market has expired. I go to events and claim my accumulated sign-in. I go to here's accumulated sign-in. I go to welfare and I get all the shit that I can get here. I send and receive gift packs through my contact list. I do the arena. I do the dungeons. I prioritize the latest dungeons for my level. It's 40, level 40 dungeons, which is Wharf and Boneland. And then I do Ant Ruins right after the dungeons with the same party mates, because it just makes sense, you know. They're already there. Just tell them that, okay guys, we're gonna do Ant Ruins right after this, and usually they will agree, especially if the server just reset, because no one from them has done it yet, for sure. So this guy almost got me. So yeah, and then I do Nowlin adventure, I do bounty task, I do camp task, peak, Everteen, Takarma, guild trade, and ancient treasure. And then I make sure I buy armor enhancers, jewelry enhancers, weapon enhancers, and all 3 types of soul stones every day. And that's it. That's my daily routine. This has been a really long video, but if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Just put in the comments what kind of video you want me to do next, and I'll make it. I just made this video because I got 10 or more requests to make a daily routine video. I didn't see any daily routine videos on YouTube yet, so this is probably the first one. It's a long one, but it's worth it. So yeah, again, this is 7% Saiyan playing as Bleepy in Rise of Nowlin. If you see me, just give me a shout out. I'm very approachable in game. If you need anything, just let me know. That's it, guys. Thank you very much, and happy leveling.